Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time seeing my beautiful face, hi love, my name is Nana and this is Life with Nana. I previously posted a video of things not to do in your early 20s as a 21-year-old girl. So in this video I brought my older sister who is going to do us the honor to introduce herself.
So hi guys, my name is Paige. I'm Nazor's older sister. You could call me Elfie, and I'm excited to be here.
And you guys, she also has her YouTube channel, which is
Life with Paige.
So please,
Life with Paige.
Yeah, so please do me the honor to go subscribe to her channel and also leave a comment telling her that you're from Life with Nana. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, so guys, in this video I'm basically going to be telling you guys things that we think that you should not do in your early 20s. I'm 21 and she is
23.
Also, we're not perfect human beings. We're just giving you guys our little tips. We're also in our early 20s going through this stage, so this video is also a reminder to us on things that we should not do. Okay guys, let's get right into the video. So I'm going to do you the honor to begin.
Okay,
what do you think that we should not do in our early 20s?
Okay, so the first one I wrote this on my notes app so I don't forget anything.
Yeah.
The first thing I wrote here is don't doubt yourself. Like, you should chase your dreams vigorously, relentlessly. Do not doubt yourself. Obviously you're a human being, and once in a while, like not being uncertainness would like seep in once in a while, but never doubt yourself regardless. If you have a dream, chase it. Yeah, so that's the first thing, because I find that people spend so much time, like the energy, the time, like doubting themselves, taking all different routes just not to go through the route that they know they should be on, for fear of disappointment. At least you get to live with yourself that you tried, even if it doesn't work out how you want it to be.
And just to add to that, you know, when people start to doubt themselves, they feel like when good things come to them, they don't deserve it, or they are not up to standard to handle these tasks, and because of that they self-sabotage. They end up failing. So that's a very good starting point. It's very strong. So yes, my first point is to not have boundaries. Like, make sure you always have boundaries and make sure you always set your goals. You know, in this early stage we just think like we have time on our side. Some people don't have like goals they are looking to fulfill in the next 2 years, in the next 5 years. It might seem like it's far away, or I'm still young, you get that kind of thing. We should always have our boundaries that we should make sure that, you know, people don't cross. And if they do, call it out. Don't be scared to, don't be like, oh, I don't want to be like that, I don't want to be the girl that is too strict or is too, do you get what I'm trying to say?
It's better to be strict than to be taken to idiot.
So the next point,
the next point for me, and it's tying back to your boundaries,
and by the way, you guys, we don't know what we don't
like. I said do not go back to situations that do not serve you. You're telling God you do not believe that you deserve better. Honestly, that's with boundaries also. Like, people, boundaries is a way of putting yourself first, but also it's a way of maintaining healthy relationships with people around you. Like, if you really don't care about somebody, you will not necessarily tell them, oh, I don't like what you did, or this, like, it will end. But boundaries, you set boundaries in place so that people who are in interpersonal relationships with you, that's your partners, your friends, your family, they know what to do and what not to do. And then you abusing your own boundaries, it's like telling God that I don't think I deserve better. Like, staying in toxic situations, going back to your toxic ex, you know, staying in jobs you know doesn't serve you right when you know you deserve better. It's a no-no for me. That's what I said.
And just to add to that, like, wait, what was your main point?
My main point was do not go back to a situation that does not serve you.
Like, people that do go back to situations that don't serve them over and over again just shows that they lack self-love. Because if you have self-love, you know yourself, you know your worth and attacks to it, you know what you're capable of doing, you're going to have high standards of yourself. I find that most people have role models. Most people put other people as their goal. Like, oh my god, I love Moni so much, she's one of my favorite influencers, then I will now put Moni as an individual, that's my goal. I just want to be her, I just want to be like her. I mean, there's nothing wrong in having role models and people you look up to, but you should look up to yourself first. You should work towards looking up to yourself. Your tomorrow's person should be better than your today. You should always work towards improving yourself so that you can have standards. Because once you invest in yourself, like once you actually take care of yourself in every ramification, financially, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, which is the most important one, once you actually put in the time and effort to better yourself in the entirety of your being, then you won't take rubbish, or you won't just be letting things slide like that, because you have put in hard work to get to where you are. We're all work in progress. Nobody is perfect, as I mentioned in my last video. So loving yourself, you have to love yourself. I think that's another point. I didn't write it, but I'm just going to add it now. My next point is self-love.
I want to also add something, just like she said, respecting people's boundaries and your own boundaries is a muscle that you have to keep exercising. I know it's not easy sometimes, especially when you haven't put in the work, especially when you feel like you don't deserve better. Just staying where it's comfortable, staying where you're used to, it's easier said than done. Like, leave that toxic man, leave that toxic job, but you have to take one step, even if you're scared. Even if I find that people always find that, for it to be the right decision, I must be happy about it. In that moment, you must not necessarily be happy about it. It's painful, it's sad. When you imagined yourself in this particular job, being with these people, or being with a particular person, building your life around that person, thinking of the future, and having to leave. And with human beings too, I know time is our most priceless possession, but people say things like, oh, we have been together since high school, we have dated for over 5 years. Ending it at the 5-year mark when things are terrible is better than dragging it long, 15 to 20 years, when resentment has entered. It's not just more terrible. You now start, before, not liking yourself or not loving yourself does not necessarily equate to hating yourself. But at that point, when you have spent 20 years with somebody and you know you deserve better and you wish you could get back the hands of time, you actually will start resenting not just that person but yourself as well, and hating yourself. So it's better to leave. And
just to add this point was originally not part of my list, but I think it's really important, and it is self-love. Like, genuinely loving yourself, like fall in love with yourself. Having self-love will make you to have standards, will make you to realize that the easier you leave that uncomfortable situation will be the better for you. Now, using toxic relationship as an example, you staying in a toxic relationship for 5 years and leaving on the 5th year, your healing journey will be way faster and easier than living on the 10th year. Like, staying there, it doesn't serve you anymore, both relationship, friendships, in your workplace. It also reduces your, I don't know the words to use, but
your quality of life.
Exactly, it reduces your quality of life. You start to, all these self-doubts, all this self-sabotaging, all this, anything someone says to you, it penetrates immediately, because you have nothing to fill yourself with. But when you know that you are God's gift to earth, when you know that you're a child of God, when you know that you're that girl and you don't care what anybody else says, when you know that you're the baddest bee on your block, some things people say wouldn't penetrate to you, or wouldn't, you won't be hyper fixated on just mere words. In this world we live in, you have to feel yourself. You can't just be living life without, you know, pouring into yourself in any form. Fill yourself with the word of God, because the one thing about the Bible is going to remind you of who you are. The Bible is always going to remind you that God has you, and he permitted those things to happen, because without a test there is no testimony. So when you're in those difficult parts of life, don't just, you know, don't just neglect yourself and just surrender. Oh God, please let the earth just open and swallow me, I'm done with this life, my life is finished. No, that is exactly what the devil wants. The devil wants to see you depressed, crying every night on your bed, not taking care of yourself, staying in bed for days, not you know, improving yourself in any way. That is what the devil wants, and he'll be in one corner laughing at you. So if you don't want the devil to laugh at you, stand up from that situation, because what doesn't kill you will make you stronger. And face it head on and fight. I'm going to tell you now, fight. Because if you let things, you know, get to you and eat you up, it might be just, I don't want to say it might be too late, because it's never too late, but the damage will be more than snapping out from whatever, leaving any toxic situationship quickly than staying there and then allowing your mind to be filled with filth. So yeah, that's my next point. So have self-love and know who you are.
Yeah. Okay, my third and final point is, in your early 20s, do not live an unhealthy lifestyle. And this is holistic living. Like, you should be physically active. Your body will thank you later down in the journey of life. Like, if going to gym is not your thing, you can go on walks, or you could try Pilates, or even at home workouts on the mat with YouTube. Like, you should try your best to be physically active. Also try to eat healthy. You know, your body would thank you, because most of us do not treat our bodies well. And your body helps you do things, helps you go to work, helps you meet up with friends. Also, like, staying away from alcohol. Like, you know, everything. I don't believe in, like, I feel like everything should be in moderation. But every single Friday, Saturday night, you're like getting drunk up to the point of passing out. I don't think that's the best. You should try and pick up hobbies as well. Like, this summer I really wanted to go into like playing tennis, but like with work and everything, it took my mind. But I literally bought my rackets, my everything. I'm going to try again next year. Also, like, I want to get into pottery making this winter. I actually do. I'm looking at signing up for pottery classes.
I'm just hearing that for the first time.
I've been thinking about it. So, like, you know, just having hobbies. My main hobby is reading. I love reading, and it's fun to me. What is fun to me might not be fun to you, fine, but you know, mixing it up. Not every single Friday, Saturday at the club, every single Friday, Saturday at the club. Like, you know, there are other things you can do. Going to the club is nice. You're young, you're turned, you know, like,
even drinking is nice,
like, just moderation.
Too much of everything is
not good.
So.
Like, you know, just finding new hobbies, living a holistic and healthy life, I think is good. Also, add on to her point, don't be scared of change. I know, like, I'm currently on my fitness journey, and I know that at the beginning stage sometimes you can have that thought of fear. Like, you know, you're so used to who you are right now, you might be scared to change. Don't be scared to change. Don't feel like, oh my god, if I change, like, if I become this whole person, oh, people will say, you know, that kind of thing. Like, people will say, what is she feeling like? Like, what is she feeling like? Like, or you go out to a restaurant with your friends, and usually when you go out, you guys probably have steak, pasta, give me pizza, alcohol, and then you're changing, you're going out now, and they're seeing you ordering chicken salads, or you get what I'm saying, something healthier. You don't want to order what you want to order. You might be thinking, like, what would, like, I don't want to be the odd one out. You get, don't be scared to change. Like, be who you are. If there is something about you or something you know that you genuinely can change, take the steps, take little steps. Like, every day is not
every day must not, you must not go 100% every single day. Yeah. You can't even do that. Like, I can't do that, going 100% every single day, no. But the little bit by bit will surely add up to something one day. So don't be scared of change. So connecting this to what I just said, stop looking for people's approval. Like, if you want to do something, just do it. Sometimes you don't even have to go around telling people, oh, I think of doing this, what do you think about this? Or like, I want to do this, what do you think about? Sometimes you have to move in silence. Sometimes you have to try things in silence. Sometimes you even have to fail in silence. Everybody mustn't know when you people, they would discourage you. Exactly. Everybody mustn't know, oh, I started this and I failed. That would even affect you more. You'll be like, oh my god, what will people say now? I failed in this thing. But when you move and fail in silence, you can try again and again and again and again till you finally get it. And don't misunderstand me, I'm not saying you shouldn't ask like for people's opinions, or you know, share your thoughts with someone and just see how they, you know, I'm not saying that. Like, please, we all do need people. We can't live without people. Like, you get, that's why God made us in multitudes, right? You can ask for advice. You are about to go on this path of life, and you know that there are people that have gone through that path before you. You can seek for their advice and get knowledge from them. Learn. We should always be learning. Like, learning never stops. Do things, take the risk, don't seek for everybody's approval. And that's on period. And I do have a last point. Okay, so because I added an extra one of self-love, so my actual third and last point is, everyone is as nervous as you are. Don't be too scared to actually talk to people. Don't be too nervous, don't be too shy. Like, oh my, don't be too anxious. Like, oh my god, like, what am I going to say to this person? What am I going to say to this stranger? No, I know that in this our generation, in this 21st century, in this age of the internet and online dating, online, you know, having friends online, it has really taken away like our abilities to have people's skill. Like, most of us don't have people's skill, right? So I'm going to challenge you watching, talk to a stranger today. If you're seeing this video in the night, make sure you talk to a stranger tomorrow. I'm not saying you should go and overshare or tell the person your whole life. I'm just saying you can do something as complimenting. Do something as easy as a compliment. Like, oh my god, greetings. Oh my god, your hair, I love your hair. I love your clothes. Oh, where did you get it from? Do you get? We have to bring back that spirit of having community and having that physical relationship with people, because truly and truly, like, this age, everything you do now is on your phone, and it has its pros and it also has its cons. So beware of the cons. And that's my last point. Yeah, so we have come to the end of this video. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, and give this video a thumbs up. And also turn on your post notification so you'll be alert and first notified when I post a new video. If you want to see more videos like this, more videos on advice, girl talks, you know, more things you want us to talk about or you want me to talk about, then please do make sure to leave video ideas for me in the comment section, and I will definitely be back. All right guys, bye. Bye guys.